I think you guys would agree there are spectacular plays, and then, of course, there is that Aaron Rodgers pass to set up the Packers' game-winning field goal. Simply all you can say is wow. Now, last week on this show, in this very studio, guess what? Our guy said that Aaron Rodgers is, quote, the greatest thrower of the football in the history of the league.
Yes.
Stand by that?
Yes.
I would stand by that.
I said that 3 years ago.
One caveat. He did say
Yes.
right-handed.
Right-handed?
Left-handed, right-handed.
Left-handed would include?
Me.
All right, so what about that? Hey, but you know what? There are a lot of components that go into playing quarterback and being excellent at it. You know, I know there's pocket presence, there's command of the game, the whole 9 yards. But what about the art of throwing? Can you explain that to me?
Well, to a degree, I can. You know, look, first off, I think all fans, this is what really, it doesn't bother me, but all fans think all quarterbacks throw the same. Now, Brandon Marshall, do they all throw the same?
No, they don't.
You know the difference. I mean, they think Phil Niekro is the same as Roger Clemens when it comes to throwing. Yeah, baseball analogy. I hope they know who they are. But there's a big difference in the level of throwers from 1 to 32, just like there are in receivers. There's a difference that separates each down the line. So, but one common component they all have, they're born to throw. Right. It's a natural thing, you know. I can run all I want and train as much as I want. And that 100-meter dash, I'm still coming in last, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Fundamentals of throwing.
So when you learn fundamentals, and that's the thing about today's quarterbacks, they all are learning more about how to throw the football more efficiently, with more power, you know, touch, all those things. And they have a couple things in common. The biggest is they know how to get their body in position. That's one thing. And they have compact throwing motions.
But you've got one of the tightest grips around that I've seen, though, Phil.
Well, I grip it lightly.
Okay, go ahead.
One thing, let's come in and look at the grip. Now, first off, remember the hit Aaron Rodgers got in the game?
By Heath.
Yeah, why did he not fumble?
Well, he should have fumbled. Strong grip on his hands.
Because he's got hands like an octopus. I mean, it's like, boom, they're like suction cups. So, but I would grip the football just like this in the middle.
You have like blacksmith hands.
Okay, thank you, Boomer, for all that. But Aaron Rodgers, like, so here's my hand. Aaron Rodgers' hand, his thumb is like way back here, and his little finger's way over here. And he does it with ease. Comfortable. So that's just one of the many reasons.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, first off, when you look at him physically, like Brandon's tall, he's got all the elements you want for a big-time wide receiver. Aaron Rodgers, even though he's 6'2", wide shoulders, very long arms, and really big hands. Those are good components to have as a quarterback.
When he's on the move, it's a tight spiral, too.
Yes, well, because he does things so technically right. And, you know, he changed, and everybody always, oh, you can't change a quarterback's throw motion. Let me tell you, all you young quarterbacks and quarterback gurus out there, that is a bunch of crap. You can definitely change your motion. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so blunt.
Why are you so angry about it?
Because I just kind of want to fight back.
All right, don't fight
Did you see Aaron Rodgers when he came out of college? He threw the ball like this.
He had that California Jeff Tedford way of doing things, and he was a robot. That's the way he was taught to throw. And then after
now he's
Why
loose.
didn't that work at the pro level?
Everybody's different.
It's unnatural.
Rodgers sat for 3 years, and you're telling me that he changed his throwing?
He did. He changed that throw motion from college to the pros, and what we saw, probably maybe learned a little of that naturalness.
Why don't you go over there?
From Brett Favre. But go down there.
Demonstrations, go over there.
But just a little thing. One, he turns his body. In other words, he rotates around, which is not doing this stuff. So when you rotate, you can be fast. So I'm going to do this pretty tight, just kind of rotate.
Oh, that was nice.
How old are you? Well, yeah. But did you see how high I finished? Just,
man.
That just hit me in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
that's
first
awesome.
hit your head.
How old?
Now, I'm old.
You look good, though.
Thank you. I feel good.
Good.
Are you guys seeing this spiral?
But wait,
that's nice.
The big thing is, like, when he's going to his right, what people don't understand, that's probably the hardest throw of all, running to the right.
Because
it's so much momentum, you got to learn to rotate your body out of the way. But Aaron, so he puts his right foot on the ground. If you watch him, he can't even get through him because they're chasing him so much in the Dallas game. But his right foot goes on the ground. He turns a little. Throw.
Look at you.
Brandon, a big difference catching a tight spiral versus a wobbly one?
It's a huge difference. And, you know, we talk about it all the time. The game is a game of inches. But just think about it. If I'm coming across the field and I catch the ball here and it's a little wobbly, I may double catch it. And now the DB gets a chance to tackle me. But if I catch it here in a tight spiral, that's the difference between getting tackled at 10 yards or gaining an extra 10 or 15 yards after the catch.
Now, here's the thing that always I love hearing commentators say, and boy, it really bothers me if ex-quarterbacks say it. Going to the right is the hardest because you got to clear through the whole throw.
For a right-hander.
For a right-hander. Going to the left, I'm just going to step my right foot, turn my shoulder, and then throw it.
But most people think that going to the left
is harder. It's not. It's the easiest thing to teach all kids. So if I could be running full speed here, turn, throw.
So why can't Brock Osweiler pick this up?
Well, you like a...
Well, you know, we actually had
some of it. It's an honest question. If you look at the last 2 playoff games, and I think you covered a game, right?
Yes.
And he's moving to the right, and he throws it in the dirt.
His arm, well, one big thing, the arm gets long. Being compact is very important. So if I was going backwards, I'm backpedaling, 2 hands, I'll just go right foot, turn, throw.
That's pretty good.
How easy does that look?
Let me see Norman throw it one time.
Norman, I'm not touching that ball.
Go.
And I'll tell you why I'm not touching that ball.
Why is that?
He's been sucking on his fingers ever since we came out here.
Hold it.
Did he
Back
play
up.
this flu season? Get me my own football. I don't
Back
I'm
up.
not
So
touching.
really, again, being compact and just rotating, and it's easy to teach, but
That's pretty good.
that's good.
You throw better than 15 of the starting quarterbacks in the league now.
For 20 throws, I can let it go. Now, the big thing is, JB, the last you're out
look
of
at
here.
it. Go ahead.
And I'm in trouble.
Right,
I got
right.
out of trouble. You just drop back up a little.
Right.
Oh, wait.
Oh!
Hey, Sonny Jurgensen could do that 40, 50 yards on a strike. By
There
the way,
you go.
Joe Gillum threw it on a rope for 50
pretty
yards.
good.
Boomer wouldn't touch the ball because it's what now?
He was sucking on his
Now,
sausage
I lick on my
And what
fingers a
season
lot.
is this?
It's cold and flu season.
Oh, man, get
Back
out of
to
here.
more highlights in the game
Self-something
featuring
right
a
now.
quarterback having the finest season of his career. That would be Mr. Matt Ryan. And on Saturday, the Falcons leader was mic'd up for the visit of the Seattle Seahawks. Go ahead. Yep.
I just caught my first postseason catch.
You did. Congratulations.
Ah!